Yo, what's going on, guys? It is JD here, back with another episode of the I Rate Your Squad series, and I believe this is episode 10 now, and thank you guys so much for the support on the first 10 episodes. They have been absolutely incredible. They've gone down so well, and as you can see, this tweet went out yesterday, and it's already got 125 replies to it, which is just insane. So we might be able to get even like 3 videos out of this one tweet. But as you can see, we've got another 12 people ready to go here today. But yeah, that is insane. So if you guys do want to get your squad featured in a video, or have the chance of your squad being featured in the video, then go over to this tweet, which was put out 19 hours ago. So it was put out yesterday. Reply to that with all of this stuff right here. And then I'll consider you for the video. It's done completely randomly. I don't pick and choose like my favorite people or have favorite people. It's just done on what squads I think are interesting, because I get so many like utterly god squads, and if I put the majority of them in, it'd just be like 9s like throughout. So I do try and pick a few of the lesser squads to help give people a little bit more of a chance if they haven't got the best players. But before we jump into it today, I haven't streamed just yet, but I will have streamed by the time this video has gone live. And again, it was probably another incredible stream because they've all been absolutely incredible. So shout out to the 6 MVPs of the channel. We have got Heisenberg, Panda, Joaquin, Geno, Anson, and Todd. You guys support the channel so much, and I really do appreciate that. And if you guys want to become a member as well and get shouted out at the start of every single stream, then there's a join button down below, or if there isn't, then the top line of the description will show you how it is done. So let's go ahead and jump into it for today. So first up, we have got Kesh, who says mainly only play Triple Threat online at the moment, but I will be trying to get 12-0 when they fix the glitch. Got 1 mil MT waiting to spend, or willing to spend a maximum 200,000 MT. Don't have a playstyle, just run peak, screens, pick and roll, and rim runs. So Kesh comes in with Dwayne Wade, Walter Davis, of course, 2 of the best peak shooters in the game. You've got James Worthy, Thel Bailey, and Vlade. And off the bench, we've got Derek Rose, Batum, Dean Wade, Danny Manning, and Marvin Bagley. Okay, so centre position definitely needs some work. You can get Eddie Curry in. Eddie Curry's not going to cost you too much. Get Eddie Curry in at that starting centre position. And at the backup centre position, get yourself Pink Diamond Dino Raja. I think straight away that's like 150k maybe, something like that. Maybe a bit less. And that comes in and sorts out your backup point guard, your backup centre, and your starting centre. Other than that, Dwayne Wade is still fantastic even at this point in the game. Derek Rose is very, very good. Batum's solid. Dean Wade is solid. Danny Manning, maybe a little bit outdated at this point in the game, so you might have to look to upgrade him. And I would suggest a Pink Diamond Jeff Green as well. I think he's going to be a really nice card to come in there. And then I would actually advise you to start that Jeff Green over Thel Bailey, because that Jeff Green card is a joke. It is so good. If you bring in those 3 players, I think that should cost you about your 200,000 MT budget. And that'll just take this squad to the next level. But so far, not a bad little base for a squad. We're going to be a little bit harsher this week on ratings, because I know every week I say I'm going to try and be harsher, and then still in the comments people are like, you are way too generous. So again, we'll go a little bit harsher this week. So we'll give that one a 7.5 out of 10 to get things going. Next up, we have got Ben. A bit different to usual submissions. Am I missing anything obvious? Need to upgrade my bench power forward. I have 900k. Tried to slog my way through Dirk Spotlight for Marion, but the 19 board game broke me. Hoping for the Suns, Stoudemire or Barkley. Well, you got lucky in a way not going through that Dirk Spotlight, because Marion is not a good card. Obviously, you're going for the Suns team right here. So we've got Steve Nash, Walter Davis, Gerald Green, Tom Chambers, and DeAndre Ayton. And off the bench, Devin Booker, Dan Marley, Paul Silas, Antonio McDyess, and then big boy Shaq down off the bench. So obviously, I'm not going to recommend him any players that aren't Suns, because that's the theme that he's going for. But I would recommend you start Paul Silas over Tom Chambers. I definitely think he is the better card out of the 2 of them. Tom Chambers, even at this fully evoed Pink Diamond level, isn't incredible. So I would say get Paul Silas in there. And then I would probably say start Devin Booker as well over Steve Nash. Steve Nash, not a slashing point guard or anything like that, obviously. And I just think Devin Booker will bring a lot more to the squad than he does. But yeah, something completely different in that squad. So shout out to you, Ben, for making something completely different. So I had to feature you in this episode. But I mean, for a Suns squad, it's nice. It is nice. I'm not going to rate it out of 10 because it's not like going to be his like proper squad. But still, not bad at all. Next up, we've got Devon. I have about 80 KMT, and I'm looking for a backup point guard and centre. A rim run and kick to open shooters. Open to anything. Keep up the great vids. Thank you very much indeed, Devon. So, a backup point guard and a backup centre. So we've got Malcolm Brogdon and Vlade. And yeah, Vlade, I would definitely say, needs upgrading. And with your budget, you can easily afford the Pink Diamond Dino Raja. So I would recommend getting him in there. You could maybe just about get the Pink Diamond Bam Adebayo. But is he going to be better than Dino Radja? I'm not too sure about that. I think they're going to be very, very similar cards. And the backup point guard position, at the moment you've got Brogdon. I don't think you're going to be able to get anyone better realistically for the price that you want to spend. You can obviously get an Opal. You can get like an Opal Jason Terry, but would he improve this squad? I don't think so. I think Malcolm Brogdon is a really good card. 6'5", very, very nice stats. If you spend that MT on the backup centre, I wouldn't worry too much about Malcolm Brogdon. But a nice solid squad right there. We've got Eddie Curry, Jeff Green, some very, very strong players. Isaac Bonga, of course, we all know how good he is. So, yeah, we'll give that one another... It's a nice average little team, isn't it? It's a nice solid team. That's another 7.5 out of 10 from me. All right, next up we have got Sheppy. The bronze Kostas is Galaxy Opal Kirilenko. He's not on my team yet. Any tips on players I should get will be appreciated. Good job on Opal AD, bro. Thank you very much, Sheppy. Do appreciate that. So we've got Opal Kirilenko in here. Jamal Crawford, Brandon Roy, Kiki, and Bol at the centre position. And off the bench, Derek Rose, RJ, Giannis, the OG Giannis that's been around for a long time. Thel Bailey, and then our first sighting today, guys, I think, of... my least favourite player. No, he's not my least favourite player, but that pink diamond Joel Embiid just doesn't do it for me. But anyway, we'll get onto him in a second. I think Bol at the centre position, I don't think is the best idea. His strength is 80, I believe, which is quite low, especially compared to some of the new centres that are coming out. Eddie Curry would bully Bol, and of course people like Shaq would, Kareem, Hakeem, they'd all bully him, and obviously that strength helps with box outs and everything like that as well. So Bol, I think, is a lot more adept and suited to the powerful position rather than that centre position. So I'd probably look at getting him out of there somehow. And then off the bench, Giannis has probably got to go at this point in the game. He was fantastic when he first came out, but at this point in the game, he's only got 6 or 7 Hall of Fame badges, I think. I think it's around that anyway. He's got silver badges. Like, that card is just outdated, sadly, at this point in the game. So Giannis needs to go, and I would say get in Jeff Green, Pink Diamond, if you can afford him. If not, get the Pink Diamond Gerald Green, who is a little bit cheaper, who can still run the 3. Like, he's not a bad card at the 3. And then, yeah, I would say upgrade the backup centre. The cards that I've suggested previously. So Eddie Curry, if you can afford him. I'm not sure if you've got any MT sitting around. If not, a Harry Giles, a Bam Adebayo, Pink Diamond. Either of those guys would fit in very nicely. And I might even recommend you to actually sell off that Bol because you've got the majority of your MT in the squad in that one card. So I'd probably suggest actually sell off that Bol and then use the rest of the MT from him to improve the rest of your squad. That would be my advice. But it's a nice little squad. We've got Brandon Roy, Kirilenko, Kiki, Jamal Crawford. That's a nice squad. We're going to give that one an 8 out of 10. Next up, we have got DJ, who has been around for so long supporting me. So shout out to you, my guy. I had to feature you in this video. Hey JD, this is what I've got so far, and we'll probably upgrade Curry. Let me know what I should do. So we've got LeBron, Kobe, Thon, KP, Shaq. What an unbelievable starting 5 that is. And off the bench, Magic, JR Swish, MPJ, Bol, and Curry. That is unbelievable. If you want to upgrade Curry, the only card realistically you can do so off the auction house is Kareem. In my opinion, I would say Kareem is the better one, especially the Evo'd Kareem, when he gets that 3-point boost. That's very nice indeed. But other than that, man, that squad is disgusting and is so good. It's such a shame that Thon Maker is such a boring card. Like, why they made him lock it, why they made this LeBron set with this card art lock him for that, I have no idea. But that looks so dull. But, I mean, it's an incredible card and it's an incredible team. Apart from Eddie Curry, like I said, it could go up to Kareem. And if you had tokens, probably David Robertson. Other than that, this is a 9.9 out of 10. It's so good. Shout out to you, man. What an incredible team. Next up, we have got Leon. I have around 350k and I want to improve my starting power forward and backup centre. Levine is getting replaced with Glenn Rice soon. Yeah, I would definitely recommend getting Levine replaced. And with Glenn Rice, that's a fantastic player to replace him with. We have got, he wants to improve his starting power forward and backup centre. So Draymond Green and Jack Sikma. Yeah, Draymond Green definitely needs to go. 6'7" at the power forward position is a big no-no. 350k, you can pick yourself up someone like the Andrei Kirilenko, who I think is a fantastic fit. And then you can actually move MPJ into the 4 and then have Kirilenko with a 3 maybe, or put Josh Smith at the 4, Andrei Kirilenko at the backup 3, and then MPJ at the backup 4, something like that. So bring him in, he's about 200 to 250k at the moment. And at the backup centre position, it's got to be Eddie Curry. It's got to be Eddie Curry. That guy is just so good. So yeah, bring him in, and then your squad's going to be looking pretty set, especially after adding in Glenn Rice. That is another incredible team. That's easily over a 9. That's going to be a 9 point, I don't know, 9.2 or 9.3 or something like that. Leon, what a great team that was. Next up, we have got Lou, who comes in and says, "Hi JD, I've got 2 million MT, 1100 tokens, small forward position. Should I wait for the next token market updates or redeem Grant Hill now?" So, Magic, D-Wade, Lamar Odom, AD, and Kareem, Luka, Kobe, Mullin, KP, and Duncan Robinson. Unbelievable. So this guy not only has gone through the collector level rewards and got AD and Dwayne Wade, he's also got 1,000 wins in TTO because he's got Dominique there, and he's also gone through all of the Kobe challenges as well. What a guy, and got an incredible amount of tokens as well because he's got the David Robinson there as well. But what an unbelievable team right there. So small forward position, you've got Lamar Odom and Chris Mullin. Yeah, Chris Mullin probably does need upgrading. Grant Hill, I probably wouldn't recommend Grant Hill, even if there wasn't going to be another token market update. I probably wouldn't recommend him. I would say Josh Smith. Get Josh Smith from the token market. He will come in and he will be significantly better than that Chris Mullin. That would be my advice, but oh man, that is so good. Even with Chris Mullin in there, that's got to be a 10, guys. It's got to be a 10. We've got Kobe, AD, Dwayne Wade, Magic, Kareem, Odin, David Robinson. Is an unbelievable team. Shout out to you, Lou. That is strong. Next up, we have got Frankie. I run 5 out with the Hawks freelance and mostly abuse the peekaboo with Wade as my main start on offense. Also, keep up the good work, JD. I hope to see you with a diamond play button in your future. My guy. Thank you very much, Frankie. So we've got Dwayne Wade, Cam Reddish, Rudy Tomjanovic, the Pink Diamond Evo Bam, Joel Embiid, which we'll get to in a second, John Wall, Brandon Roy, Michael Beasley, Siakam, and the Pink Diamond KP. Okay, interesting. So, straight off the bat, I'm going to say Kristaps Porzingis, Pink Diamond, he's got to go. He's got to be sold. He doesn't even have clamps. At this point of the game, he is incredibly outdated. So, KP has got to go, in my opinion. You need to get a new small forward in there instead of Rudy Tomjanovic. And I would recommend the Pink Diamond Gerald Green or Jeff Green. Jeff Green is a better card, but Gerald Green is a cheaper card. So, that one is completely up to you. Joel Embiid at the centre position, you guys know my thoughts on him. He's got to go. Get Eddie Curry. You can easily afford Eddie Curry, and he will be significantly better than Embiid. You will really notice a difference when he comes into the squad. Other than that, looking pretty solid. John Wall, Brandon Roy, Michael Beasley down there. It's a very solid little squad. Bam Adebayo at the power forward position. He's not bad there either. I love the diamond cards, so the pink diamond one's even going to be better than that, obviously. But yeah, a nice solid squad. We're going to give that one an 8.5 out of 10 because it is built very nicely indeed. Next up, we have got Darnell, who says, "I only have 20k and I'm willing to sell any card that is on my bench. I run with the Bucks playbook and tend to post up." Love your vids. Thank you very much, Darnell. Really appreciate that. And not every day you hear someone say they like to post up, especially in 2K20. So we've got Derrick Rose, the reward card. We've got Brandon Roy, Tony Kukoc, Dino Radja, and Eddie Curry. So you've got Eddie Curry. No, wait, you've got Dino Radja and Tony Kukoc for that dynamic duo. We've got Brogdon, Batum, Wiggins, Siakam, and then Bam. And Bam is an Evo, as you say in your comment right there. So straight away, I'm going to say Tony Kukoc and Dino Radja. It's not worth it for the duo. It's not worth it. Tony Kukoc is not the guy. He just is not that guy. So I would recommend selling off Tony Kukoc and Dino Radja. Well, no, maybe not Dino Radja, but I definitely recommend selling off Tony Kukoc because he is expensive at the moment for what he is, which is not a very good card. Other than that, I don't think you can really do too much for the 20k that you've got. Let's have a look. Maybe sell off Andrew Wiggins, and then with the money that you sell him off for, pick up the Pink Diamond Jeff Green. That would definitely be an upgrade. But other than that, yeah, not too much you can do, but it's a solid little squad. So we're going to give that one an 8 out of 10 for Darnell. Next up, we have got Joe. My known money spent. I have 340k plus all of my investments, willing to replace anyone. Was looking into replacing Levine with Draymond. So a lot of Galaxy Opals going on right here, but yeah, Zach Levine at the 1 is a problem. He doesn't have Unpluckable, and let me tell you guys, whenever I've used him, it has been rough. He gets ripped so much. So Zach Levine's got to go. And like I say, Opal Draymond is the obvious shout. Nice and cheap, incredible defense, and good offense as well. You got the Glenn Rice, which is an incredible card, and I'm so jealous. We've got RJ Dave Cowens from TTO. We've got Evo David Robinson, which is really nice. We've got Arenas, Brandon Roy, Cam Reddish, the Giannis, and then Hakeem. Giannis, I would say, needs to be upgraded. So if you're spending about 100k or just over 100k on a Draymond, you're going to have about 230-ish, 220-ish k left to buy a new power forward. you can just about squeeze an Andrei Kirilenko out of that, I think. And if you can't, then I would recommend my trusty Jeff Green. He can come in there and do a very nice job. But it's a very solid squad. Glenn Rice and David Robertson, definitely the stars of this team for sure. Dave Cowens as well at the power forward position. A very, very nice card. So we're going to give that one an 8.5 out of 10. Next up, we've got Aiden. No money spent, and I'm willing to take any advice. I'll also have about 50 Nick Youngs as investments. I'll have Harden and Ingram soon as well. And I'll have about 700k when I sell off all my Nick Youngs. So we've got Nate Archibald. Not good. Not a good start. We've got Gerald Green, Siakam, Dave Cowens. So loads of triple threat players. Eddie Curry, and then off the bench, Louis Dampier, another one. RJ, Cam Reddish, Rocco, and then Joel Embiid. Okay, so point guard definitely needs to be changed. Nate Archibald, gotta go. Again, Galaxy Opal, Draymond Green, nice and cheap, and will be a significant upgrade. Other than that, backup center, you guys know I'm going to say it. Embiid, he's got to go. He's some trash. Get yourself in there, the Pink Diamond Dino Raja. Reasonably cheap these days, and should slot in there quite nicely. And the backup point guard position, Louis Dampier, isn't the best card in the world, so you maybe could increase that as well. If you're getting Draymond Green at the 1, then you don't really need to have another massive point guard at the backup point guard position, so you can just pick yourself up someone like the spotlight cards, like a Raw Derrick Rose or something like that. But not a bad team at all. I'm going to give that one an 8 out of 10, and that brings us on to the final team of this episode. We've got Calvin. He says, I run pick and pop, or on 5 out pick and pop offense. I have perimeter-centric coach, no money spent, so currently grinding for AA Ron at the Evo Opal level, Taco Full Evo, and MT as well. So we've got Zoe, Kobe, AA Ron. We've got Hakeem at the 4, Taco at the 5, and then James Harden, Mullen, Giannis again. I've seen a lot of that Giannis today, which is interesting, because I haven't really seen him, I don't think, in many of our previous squad builders or squad rating videos. We've got Siakam, and then our guy again in Joel Embiid. And then he's got the Evo, Penny Hardaway, and Neek as well. So I would say Lonzo isn't the best card in the world. I think his release is a bit of a problem. It's not the best thing in the world, so I would recommend getting rid of him. James Harden's fantastic, of course. Kobe's fantastic. Aaron Gordon's very nice. Hakeem and Taco Fall I don't think is the best card in the world, but if you're evoing him for the MT, then that's fair enough. And at the backup unit, I would say Giannis has probably got to go, and Joel Embiid as well. So when you get the MT from selling off the Taco Fall and Aaron Gordon, I would recommend a backup small forward and power and center position are going to be the places that you need to go for first. And that is going to do it, guys. Oh, actually, I haven't rated it. We'll give that one an 8 out of 10. So that's going to do it for this episode, guys. So, like I said, literally hundreds of replies already to that tweet, which is unreal. So shout out to you guys for the support on the videos lately and on the channel and on the Twitter, etc. So yeah, the next video will be coming out of this probably over the weekend. So if you are seeing this, you've got plenty of time to get in your tweets, and I will be going back through this one tweet to get the next batch of squads to rate. So that's going to do it for this episode, guys. I hope you have enjoyed. As usual, please like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Peace.